Good evening, everybody. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're doing really well. Who have we got online? A few people. Hey, Stella. I'm going to write your names down so that I'll have to go too far back in the list later. Stella, hi, Barbara, Tiger. I think you're new here. Whoever's new here, please subscribe to get your reading done, okay, today. I will be on for a while. Yes, I am on early. I had a really good sleep last night. I haven't been well, and I'll talk about that in a second, because some of you maybe haven't been feeling the best either, and there's been some dark energy around. So I want you to make sure that you're always praying and protecting yourself. I hope your Thanksgiving Day was a good one. I hope yours was too. Hey, Jamie. Hi, Mary Bell. I want to talk about this because it has to be talked about in a second. Let me see who else is here. Top Fly, you're on the list. I still have a little bit of a cough, guys, so if I cough or what have you, that's just me getting over this. I want to sort of like go back. I need to go back to work on Tuesday, so I want to be better for that. Twin Soul, yes, you're on the list. Sunshine Pattern, hi, Sunshine. I don't normally do face to camera. I thought I'd try something different. So hi, Matthew. Ooh. Hey, Matthew. Hi, Lauren. Now, in the description is my go-to channels, and a guy that I've started watching, he's actually from Australia, where I've lived for a long time. I don't live there anymore. I live in Indonesia, but for those who don't know me. And he's called Chosen 144, and he's in the description. Let me know if any of you watch him. But I started watching him probably around a month ago now. So, you know, I don't like to put out there to the collective, you know, somebody that I haven't watched for a period of time. I just need to sort of like watch his videos or watch anyone's videos, and he's really, really good. And actually, you know, videos that come up on your feed and they keep coming up, or titles of videos and they're all sort of similar, is definitely an indication that you need to watch those videos. So just putting that out there. But anyway, his name is in the description as one of my go-to channels now, as is Searchlight Tarot. She's also down there. She's amazing. I don't know any of these people. I'm not affiliated with any of them, but they're just my go-to channels. So if you want to go check them out. But he talks a lot about, I always have to put protection around me, certain people. Yeah, I mean, I don't really associate with a lot of people, to be honest. Hi, Venus. Matthew, you're on the list, yes. So, hi, Matthew. You're new here. For those who are new here, and I know because you know, you guys, you know I'm on a lot, so I know who's on and off. Thank you, Venus, for your donation. You don't have to donate, guys. I will try and get to as many people as I can today on the free list. I'm not here for donations, but I do appreciate them, and they do have priority, okay, when I do the readings. But we're going to talk first about dark energy, because I think there's a lot of shit going on in the cosmos, and I think there's a lot of shit going on in your energy, my energy, and it takes like dedicated, what are the words? Dedicated acknowledgement and focus and work on always cleaning your energy and cleansing your aura and yourself, and definitely being careful about the people that you're associating with. I have to associate with people at work, unfortunately. I'm a bit of a hermit. I'm a troglodyte, but you know, when I'm at home, I don't associate with a lot of people, but it's not about others necessarily, because those dark entities and energies, and I've had an attachment for many lifetimes, and I only actually realized how significant that attachment was very, very recently, and to acknowledge that, you know, you may be carrying certain attachments and things even from past lifetimes, even for spiritual leaders, actually even more so for people like yourself and like myself, because the more light you shine, the more shadows you will cast, guys, okay? So, you know, you are a magnet. Talking about this, we're going to use some of my new cards. I will be putting these into a professional deck, but I had to write them down. Yes, they're very rudimentary, but they bring the message nonetheless, okay? And Mercury goes direct today. I don't know why I'm so excited for this, because Mercury retrograde doesn't actually really ever bother me or affect me, but this one did. I was absolutely exhausted through the whole of it, and ended up being super run down, even though I eat really well, and got really sick. So I'm getting over that. Hopefully I'll be able to go back to work. I want to bring out the 2026 reads as well, but I'll probably do those like one a day until the end of December and then release them. I am doing a half price special right now, so you can email me for that special for the whole of December, okay? Let's have a look and see what Spirit has here. Yeah, you are a healer. I came across this yesterday on a video to say that you have healing powers. I think they were talking to me, but they wanted me to bring that to you guys as well. Know how powerful you are. Actually, a friend of mine has a very sore wrist. I did some Reiki on her yesterday. Hopefully that worked for her, okay? Protect your energy, protection. You are protected. You are aware. However, you know, as powerful as we may be, and we are, because we have really strong protection from our angels and from our guides, and we acknowledge them and we're aware of them and we pray, dark energies are also super, super powerful as well, okay? So we have to continuously, especially for those light and for those that are awakening, these powers do not want us to ascend. They do not want us to move forward. They do not want me or you to bring messages to people, okay? Soul tribe. Soul tribe. Okay? You have a soul tribe that they do not want you to connect with. So, and I was really disappointed yesterday because I had someone online, I don't know who was, I know a couple of you were, and someone like told me I was rude online, and I'm like, I started questioning and doubting myself. These entities and energies will make you question yourself. Unfortunately, I had to block her, and she's no longer a subscriber to my channel. But yeah, some people you have to break free from these energies that can try and bind you. They will not win ultimately, but you have to continuously work on breaking free from these energies, okay? Your light blinds them. Yeah, I mean, this comes out a lot. Your light blinds them. I wish I had my bell. I've got my singing bowl. So you are full in control of your emotions, guys, okay? When you're feeling emotional, and emotion isn't love. It isn't all love. It's fear, it's anxiety, it can be negative emotion, okay? You are in control of them. Hi, Elaine. Hi. Reflect. So you've been in Mercury retrograde, reflecting upon, yeah, I've got this card at the top of the deck, no more pain. Okay. You've been in a period of gestation here, a period of gestation, okay? People will trigger you, but you're ready for your big break. Things are going to change. You can fight these energies that come through, these negative thoughts, these feelings of lack, illness, physical illness, mental, emotional. You can fight them by prayer. You can fight them by asking your angels to protect you and your guides to support guiding you. I actually got, there's the cough, 2 messages this morning. I woke up bang on 333. I'd had enough sleep. I got up, I had a coffee, and I looked that up, and it's about personal and spiritual growth, creativity and balance. So just know that you are entering a period of personal and spiritual growth, and Spirit is supporting you. That was my message to me, and it's my message to you guys. Also, as I sat down to start this live, it was 4:44, and I thought, okay, it's really early for me, but it's the afternoon for you guys. I hope you're still on holidays and you don't have to go or didn't have to go to work today. Yeah. Excuse me for my cough, but I'm going to be doing that through the live, unfortunately. Stepping stones. Stepping stones card is about, you know, one step after another. When you're crossing a river and you're using stepping stones to cross that river, you're very careful. You're very aware of the road you're traveling on, and you're super like hyper vigilant that you're not going to fall in that drink. Okay, so it's really important that you just know that you're on the right path. You just take one step at a time and you'll get to your destination. 444, yes, I was going to talk about that. That's about stability, divine alignment, and encouragement. And I hope I'm here to divinely align you guys and encourage you step by step. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What else do we have here? One more or two more cards for the collective, and then we'll move forward to the reads. The video is not about Mercury going direct. We talked about that yesterday. The video today, which I didn't actually write in the description, is about the full moon, the super moon in Gemini, which is on the 4th or 5th of December. Now, I know I'm doing early. It's only like a week away though, so I will be hopefully at work. Hopefully I can go to work and I get over this. You are supported by God's grace. You are supported by God's grace, guys. And then we have a water cleanse would be very, very good at this time, okay? Let's talk about the full moon. It is a little bit of a longer live day. I will have to charge my phone possibly midway. That's fine. Venus will be first, but I'm going to go through the all signs. All right, Venus, if you don't have time to wait, you can always email me and I can send you your video later. We're going to go through the all signs, and I'm going to do like fire, air, earth, water like that, just like a one card pull for, I'm going to use the, I hate forgetting my decks, the Morgan Greer deck, okay? We're going to start with Aries. I'm going to do like a timestamp later. This is for the full moon, pre-full moon, post-full moon, okay? And you know, of course, we've had a long time in Mercury retrograde to think about what we need to release, what we need to like reflect upon, regroup, recalibrate, reassess things, okay? We've gone through that 3-week period. It's been an exhausting period, possibly, you know, spiritually as well as physically. So I don't know if like, okay, thank you, Queen. I don't know whether like you guys have been super, super tired. I have been so tired like through this Mercury retrograde. And we're getting a surge of energy now with this, especially with the super full moon. It enlightens the way, okay? It lightens the way. Let's have a look. It's 14:45. We're going to start with Aries. So Aries, for those of you who are sun, moon, rising, or north node, look at your rising sign, guys. If you don't know your rising or ascendant, as it's sometimes called, go and do your birth chart, okay? Cafe Astrology is an amazing resource. They don't ask for emails. They don't send you like sponsored stuff or ask for subscriptions and things like that, so they're a really good resource. You can put in your search engine like Cafe Astrology birth chart, and you just need to put a little bit of information in there, like basically, you know, obviously your date of birth and if you know where you live and the time, and it'll give you your full birth chart. So it's really good. Aries in the house, Barbara. Woo, I do have one Aries online at least. Let's have a look, Aries, for you with this full moon. Oh, I love this strength. And it's really funny because I looked at the bottom of this deck and it's the same card. So this is Leo energy. Look where Leo has a placement in your chart. I have a Venus in Leo, okay? But I don't have much Aries. I don't think I have any Aries. So fire energy, masculine energy for Aries. This is, yes, it's Leo, but it's your sister sign, okay? You're moving through and into this full moon and post full moon with a lot of spiritual strength behind and backing you. Beautiful. Okay. Aries is done. Okay, 16 minutes and 30 seconds. I waffled on a little bit. Let's do Sagittarius, pre and post full moon. Okay, Aries ascendant for me. Oh, okay, so you stepping into a lot of spiritual strength, Elaine, and Barbara. Let's have a look at Sagittarius. I hope I get a lot of majors here because I think it's a major time. It is a major time. Ooh, I like this. Sag is the devil in the reverse. So we're going to take that in the reverse. How interesting. We're getting majors already. Sagittarius, finally releasing yourself from things that have been very, very difficult to release. And there may still be, I'm hearing like a way forward, or like it may still be a little bit difficult on the way forward to releasing these, but you will achieve that release and move forward positively without having anything bind you that is not meant for you. Okay, beautiful Aries. Let's have a look at Leo. Leo at 17 minutes and 30 seconds. Leo, Leo, Leo. What's here for Leo? Pre and post super full moon in Gemini. What you have to focus on. Ooh, this is nice. The Three of Cups. Okay. So you're moving into a time, Leo, where you are possibly being a lot more social, going out with friends, joining groups, getting together, celebration, a time for celebration, looking forward to the new year, looking forward to the holiday season also. Okay, really, really nice. For Leo, for Leo. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I want to say for some of you got a Venus in Leo that are watching, or a Venus in Virgo. Let's have a look and see what's here. For Virgo, please make it a good one. I'm a Sun Virgo. Let's see what this is. Oh, nice. Four of Wands. So that 444. I know there's a few Virgos on here. I know it. I know it. I know it. It's about stability. It's about divine alignment, and Spirit is encouraging you. That's the message that I got this morning. Really important message for someone. If you've been out of alignment, if you've been feeling topsy-turvy, upside down, inside out, negative in any way, there's more stability coming in. Things will align and you will move forward into the end and the beginning of the year feeling much more stable, and this could mean a celebration too, guys. Okay, hey Justin, how are you? Let's have a look at Capricorn at 19 minutes and 30. Bear with me, guys. I want to get through all signs. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely, Jamie. Okay. 19 minutes, 30 seconds, Capricorn, Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn ascendant. Okay, let's have a look and see. Rising, ascendant. Capricorn, what's here for Capricorn for pre and post full moon? Please make it a good one. We have the Hermit, okay. Yes, Mercury retrograde was a time, and it has moved direct now, but it was a time of reflection. It was a time of spiritual growth as well. It's a very spiritual card. You could be affiliated with a Virgo as well. Or you could have Virgo in your chart, Capricorn, for those watching. And I will be, obviously, after the live, people will be watching this. So this is a time of spiritual reflection, spiritual growth, moving possibly alone and quietly into a period of more stability and a period of spiritual enlightenment, I'm going to say, for you, Capricorn. Really nice. Taurus at 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Taurus, let's see what's here for you. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Mainly Rising and North Node, guys. You have the Lovers. Is she naked? She is naked. The Lovers, Gemini energy, is the super moon in Gemini, okay? So this is an understanding of your yin and yang energy. I mean, you may be, I don't want to be generic, I don't like doing baseline tarot, right? But obviously you may be joining together with someone, or becoming more like closer with your significant other, or if you're single, you could be coming into contact with a spiritual partner. But this is really, it's actually a really solitary energy, even though there's two people on here for me today. I feel this is really moving into a period where you're understanding the power of your feminine energy and your masculine, and not versus each other, but like how you can use it to your advantage. Okay, I think that's more so for you, Taurus, what that's about. 22 minutes, let's look at Pisces. I'm mixing it up a little bit today. 22 minutes for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, North Node, rising signs. Pre and post full moon, you have the Six of Cups. Very nice energy. You could be meeting someone that you just feel you've known forever, and you probably have, because they could be a twin flame, or they could be someone who is kindred spirit that is meant to be in your life right now. This is nostalgic feelings. This is thoughts of the past, reminiscing the past. Very Piscean energy with this Six of Cups. Pisces is a deep diver into their emotions, so maybe you're deep diving into your emotions, but this is just a feeling of safety, comfort, as well as security as well for you. Okay, thank you, Queen. I will be putting the timestamps on there later, okay? Scorpio at 23 minutes. Let's have a look. Scorpio Sun. I am a moon in Scorpio. Rising North Node. Let's have a look. Scorpio pre and post full moon. What you should be thinking about before, and what you're moving through and into the end of December and the beginning of the year. You have two cards. I'm going to take them. It's the first sign to have two cards. Yeah, because one is a court card. So you have the Page of Wands. Swords, sorry, Scorpio. You have the page, no it's not. Oh yes, it is Scorpio. Sorry guys, this is live. So we have the Page of Swords, okay. Page of Swords can get very curious. This is intellectual energy. It's also newness. So you could be thinking about learning or saying something to someone, but you're really analytical with this. In this deck, in the Morgan Greer deck, this is like a mature page where he's like getting balanced and grounded before he goes ahead and communicates with someone. So you could, Scorpio, be thinking about, you know, discussing something with someone. What did it come out with? It came out with the seven, no it didn't, the Six of Pentacles. Let me just sit on this, Scorpio. I know this is taking a bit more time than the other signs. It's almost like a feeling of, yeah, I mean, you could be communicating with yourself, but maybe you're looking and you're thinking a lot about what you need to, like, not release. I don't like using that word release constantly for full moon readings, but this is like about where you can gain, achieve and maintain more balance in different areas of your life. You're also looking at people around you, Scorpio, and seeing like who has been unfair, and like how you have also, like what part you've played or what lies you've been told in regards to other people. So this is a bit energy vampire, to be honest, but you're aware of it now, okay? You're aware of anyone that's been like hoodwinking you, basically. Quite a deep reading for Scorpio. Let's look at Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Let's see what's here for Cancer. For pre and post Gemini supermoon on the 4th, 5th of December. Ooh, I like it. Pisces in reverse, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is in the upright is very much a Mercury retrograde card for me, where he's like going, okay, this is a pause. I'm going to like hang out here. I'm going to see things from all angles before I make a decision, a choice, or move forward on something. Being in the reverse for you, Cancer, this is like getting the clarity you need now to move forward. You're seeing things from different angles. You've possibly been sitting on this for a while. Could be years, but it's more so like maybe even 2025, right? But this is like getting the clarity you need to go ahead and communicate with someone. It is in your sister sign. It is water energy. So it could be an emotional decision, but you know what you need to do. Okay. You know what you need to do. I'm going to do Gemini last. We've got 26 minutes and 45 seconds for Libra. Let's have a look. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node for Libra in this time of the full moon. You also have the Strength card. So you could be dealing with an Aries. This is the first card that came out, okay? So Libra, Strength, Leo, fire energy. Now fire and air sign is what you are, Libra, are both masculine energy. So stepping into some sort of masculine energy here, understanding what you need to do to move forward. It's a strong energy. Libras are very strong-minded, but this has come out more in that sacral chakra energy. Spirit is really supporting you and helping you to move forward and to be strong in making a decision or a choice. I'm hearing in what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Whether you do it or not, Libra, is completely up to you. You have the spiritual backing and strength, okay, to move forward more positively in your life though, okay? With action, I want to say, because that is fire energy, right? All right. I'm going to have to relook at the list because a few more people have jumped on. I'm sorry if I haven't said hello to you yet. I'm doing an all signs. 28 minutes. Let's have a look at Aquarius. And we will finish with the lovely Geminis. So Aquarius, what is here for Aquarians? I don't know many Aquarians in my life. I've never met, I think I've met one or two in my whole life. Obviously I've probably met more. You don't go around asking people their star signs. Well, I do, but let's have a look. Aquarius, you have the Fool. I love it. Very your energy. This is your energy you're stepping into. The Fool is not a leap of faith, guys. Don't be fooled by people online telling every time the Fool comes out, oh, it's just a leap of faith, you know, move forward, Spirit will catch you when you fall. Yes, Spirit will catch you when you fall, but this is not what the Fool is about. The Fool is a dreamer. The Fool does not action anything. He dreams the world into being. He looks forward to the future, okay, and who he can take with him and who he can't. He travels lightly. He understands that it's the simpler way is the better, but he doesn't necessarily act. So Aquarius, not yet, because the Magician's about action, right? The Magician's about manifestation. Aquarius, you are imagining your new world into being. This is a beautiful energy moving into the new year. Let's have a look at Gemini. Thank you, Queen, for handling the list. Gemini, 29 minutes and 30 seconds. You are the last today. But definitely not least, because this is your super moon. I don't think we've had any swords, guys. I think we only had that Page of Swords of Scorpio that was paired with another card, which was Earth energy. Okay. Gemini, super moon, sun, moon, rising, and north node. Let's make this a good one. Oh, you have what I think Pisces had. Did Pisces have this? No. Leo had this. I don't know. I can't remember. Three of Cups energy. This is really beautiful. This is moving forward into your super moon, through your super moon and into December and towards into the new year. Gaining new friends, understanding who is good for you and who is not, celebrations possibly, joining groups, gaining a bigger social circle possibly, but you're moving forward with people that are meant to be in your life. I'm going to take the bottom of the deck for you, Gemini, as well. We have the Death card. Spiritual transformation, upgrade. It does break down to the number 4, which we started the reading about stability, divine alignment, and encouragement. So this is beautiful. This is saying that the people that you are connecting with, Gemini, are going to really encourage you, especially towards any spiritual path, and you're going to be feeling a lot more stable moving ahead. I think that the Mercury retrograde, that was the all signs. I think that Mercury retrograde has been like a really difficult period, okay, really, really difficult period. With that being said, let's have a look at the list. I think Top Flight was first, so let's do it. Yes, I am coughing, I am aware. I have been sick. I probably should not be drinking Coke, but anyway. It is no sugar, but I don't know. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. It's actually really refreshing. It's nice with lemon. I hope I feel better. I feel so much better than I did yesterday morning. I was in bed pretty much all day. It's probably what I needed. I hate it though. I hate like being inactive, and you know. And then you think, oh, you know, when you're well, you're like, you procrastinate, right? Oh no, I won't go to the gym today. I won't work out, or I won't I'll eat healthy, and then a lot of the time you don't do it, right? So, and then when I'm sick, I'm like, right, damn it. When I'm better, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this, and you make all these plans. So when I'm better, I'm going to start, especially with the new year. I've got some New Year's resolutions. I hope you guys do too. Write down what you want to bring in, and like what you want your life to look like in 12 months time. Top flight, please post your question. This is probably going to make me cough. I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you, Astro. Hi, Astro. What's a Discord? Yeah, I know. I need to. Thank you for reminding me. We talked about this yesterday. I've got some aura spray here. It's so nice. It's cinnamon. It's from Bali Buddha. You can buy it online. Obviously, I live here in Bali, but like this is amazing. It's an aura. It's called Passion Spice, sorry. I really need to get some new glasses. Okay. No, bingo schedule. Top flight ass for a love reading. Top flight, are you going to talk to me while I'm doing your reading? If you just give me feedback. If it's not resonating, let me know, guys. Okay, I really like to know. Are you single? Are you coupled? I don't even know what it is. We'll talk about that later, Elaine. Let me know if you're single or coupled. I'm pretty sure you're single. Let's have a look at recent past. I'm going to use the Morgan Grey deck until I know that, like, if I don't need to use it. I'll use some oracles if I feel that I do. Okay. I'll have to look at what that is, Elaine. Okay, thank you, Top Flight. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look. Ooh, let's have a look at your reading. Recent past for Top Flight. In regards to love. Did it end with someone, or was it a non-starter? Like, maybe there was competition around this person, or you liked someone and then it didn't work out. There could have been like a quick ending to communication, or I mean, I don't really feel a block. I feel that you're still talking possibly to this person, but it's actually not going to go anywhere, or it didn't go anywhere. Okay. And you wanted it to, and you felt like, damn it, sort of thing. Like, I thought that person really liked me. You may have felt a little bit foolish, but don't feel foolish. The person that is meant for you will never pass you by. Remember that. You could have been paying attention to someone that wasn't paying attention to you. And it wasn't the right person. If you were like really like wanting a particular person, I don't feel that they were the right person for you. Definitely not here with the Magician in the reverse, okay? Sort of like not a trickster energy, but they could have been, okay? All right, let's move forward. Current energy. Page of Swords. You possibly are curious about someone in your environment right now. You're possibly watching someone from afar, looking at their posts, like their feed on FB or IG or whatever. This person, there's a lack of with you, like there's disappointment here. Maybe from a past person, like disappointing that something didn't move ahead. That could still be in your energy, right? But there's love out there for you, because that Two of Cups is still standing with the Five of Cups here, okay? Spirit is asking you to move slowly. Like, don't rush into a relationship right now. So there may be something else in your life that you're needing to focus on, or Spirit wants you to focus on right now. And don't be disappointed in love, okay? Take your time, and you are an amazing, so Spirit wants you to know you're an amazing person and you deserve love in your life. But the reason it's so slow in coming in is because you deserve the best, right? Not this Magician in the reverse, not someone who's just gonna lie to you, or, you know, use their feminine energy, I'm gonna say, to like use. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, what else? One more card in the current energy. I feel that you're wanting to go towards someone slowly though, or maybe you are going towards someone super slowly, because you've got the Two of Cups energy, right? But you've also got the Knight of Pentacles. This could be you, like, though, yeah, I want a permanent relationship, but I'm just taking my time with finding the right one. Let's have a look at future, near future or future. I'm getting 2027. I know it's like not next year, but I'm getting that, okay. Nine of Swords. There's either someone or the feeling of not, like, the need to get out of your head and not worry too much about having a permanent partner or a committed relationship here. And also Spirit's sort of saying to me, you know, the more you want something, the more it sort of doesn't show up. And then when you're not looking for it, it shows up. So don't worry about it. It will not pass you by. Spirit wants you to focus definitely on your career and your money right now, and making some new plans for the new year, and reassessing things. Like this Mercury retrograde, this reassessment, realignment, refiguration energy is still going to go on for like a few weeks, a couple of weeks. That energy will still be there. So use it to your advantage while it's still in the energy, right, in the ether, to think about like what you want to do in regards to your career. Because I think that it is really like Spirit is sort of saying, focus on that, focus on getting stable, focus on a budget plan, focus on moving forward in a positive way in regards to money, your relationship with money, and the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, which is very Mercury retrograde energy still, as is the Hanged Man to me, because it's that pause, it's that reflection, it's that, okay, what did I do? And this can relate to love as well, right? I think it relates a lot with you with career and money, but it can relate to love in the way that you're like, okay, where did I sort of like, where did I not set my boundaries? Where did I let someone walk all over me in the past, right? What do I want now? And like, what am I looking for moving forward? And what will I allow and not allow to affect my mental, with that Nine of Swords being there, okay? You got the Six of Pentacles. Some more finance energy, more tangible energy here. It was in the reverse, but I don't want reversals because the past came up in reverse, but I want the future in the upright. So we need to like have that here. You've got more balance coming in, but it's in how you think. It's your thought process. And until you get that right in all areas of your life, you're not sort of going to be ready for someone coming in. So Spirit's asking you to get balanced, write a budget, write a list, you know, in your finances, write a schedule for your spirituality, for your physical, for your exercise, for everything. I have a list for everything. I mean, I am a Virgo sun, so that's normal. But like literally from when I get up, like I even write down, do my hair, do my makeup, like seriously bad. But it works for me, okay? So something like this may work for you. So the near future isn't actually coming out about love. It's more so coming out about like other things in your life. And there's that Hanged Man. So if you don't see clearly now about love and what's right for you, Spirit is saying to focus on other areas right now of your life, because the person that is meant for you will come in. Can you show me in the future who Top Flight can expect to come into their life? You may have to decide between two people. I'm also hearing there may be a choice. Okay, there's also a warning here, like, and I'm not saying that you are, but try, like, avoid superficiality. Obviously, when we meet someone, the first, like, 5 seconds, I think it is, or 6 seconds, like, I can intuitively know whether it's, you know, I'm not talking about romance here, I'm just talking about a person. I can intuitively know whether, like, I get a red flag, I get an intuitive hit, this is good, this is bad, this is like, I shouldn't be talking to this person is like devil energy, they're a vampire, I know that they are not going to be good for me, whether it's platonic or whatever, okay? You will be gifted, right? By a person. You are not going to be alone forever, but the person that's coming in for you is the Queen of Wands. They are spiritual like yourself, right? They can't be anything else, Top Flight, and there's not a lot of them out there, to be honest, right? So be careful of superficiality. I think things, especially, you know, females, bright and shiny, looking gorgeous, showing some cleavage, whatever, okay, may come into your future. It's almost like a test that Spirit's saying, are you going to turn your back on that superficiality, or are you going to go and find someone, possibly even in a group sort of setting would be good for you, that is meant to be in your life because they have that spiritual ethics, etc., etc., all right? So take your time. Don't rush into anything. Be aware of it, all that's bright and shiny and sexy, okay, because it's not for you. I'm not saying that the person that you will be like coming in across in the future will be like some sort of frump or whatever. No, I'm not. And they may be absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, but it's like you will be tested before that happens, okay? We're always being tested. Venus, post your question while I pull out an oracle card for Top Flight. We're going to do some simple oracles today. I'm going to use the animal spirit today, actually. Or a message from Spirit. This one for you. Okay, Top Flight. Let's have a look at a oracle card, an extra message for you. Spirit wants to bring through. Thank you. Heal the past and fix tomorrow. So something here about your heart chakra. Cord cutting would be very good for you. Completely releasing any feelings you have for someone in your past. Realizing and acknowledging like the part they played in your life and that they're not meant to, but the lesson was. Okay, that's your reading. Venus. Hey, Justin. Thank you, Justin. Hang around, Justin, for your reading. Okay. Any advice about the new guy, Tom? He's a Scorpio, 5 years younger. Thank you. Are you in a relationship with this person currently? Are you just seeing them? What's going on? Is this a crush? You can answer me or not. Are you intimate with them? You can answer me or not, okay? All right. Let's clear the energy. Instead of lighting sage all the time, this also does the trick, okay? And I do have sage, but with my cough, it's probably not advisable because I'll be just like on the floor, all right? A crush, just getting to know each other. Okay, let's look at recent past with you. I always do the recent past to get a good idea of your energy. So this person, Knight of Cups, recent past with this person, okay, not just in general, but with this person. We've got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So they haven't openly showed their emotions at this point. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Spirit just said this is an unsurety. So it's either you're unsure or they're unsure. Okay. So all the cards on the top line in the recent past are in the reverse. The Seven of Wands in the upright is about like feeling like you've got to answer to others, feeling like you've got to defend yourself, building a wall, and you know, finding the strength to be at the attack. I don't feel this is him towards you. I do feel that there's something that's happened in his life that has been very difficult to transverse, right, and go through, and something didn't work out, possibly in a relationship, and he's wary, he's cautious here. So he's not just going to open his heart to anyone. Someone didn't say sorry to him. You may know or not know about this, okay? He may not want to talk about this. This may be internal. I'm also seeing the moon. Let's see what this card is. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. I want them in the upright, Spirit, please. Show me in the upright. So he's coming out, though, of a period of feeling like he's not wanted. You're paying him attention. Something's bad has happened to him with a relationship in the past. 8-8. He's going through healing on the screen. And there's this, yeah, it was... Yeah, I don't know what star sign you are. We've got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in the upright here, Queen of Pentacles. Could be your energy. Yeah, it's your energy. So whether you're an earth sign or not, the earth energies and the water energies are feminine energies. The swords and the wands are masculine. So this is you coming in. You're paying him some sort of attention, and that's why the Five of Pentacles were in reverse, okay? You could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn sun, rising, or north node, or moon energy. I just talked about moon energy. Okay, so you could have earth energy somewhere, but you will have it somewhere in your chart, okay? And you're paying him attention, right? There you go, you're a Virgo rising. That is a Virgo card. And he is attracted to you, Ace of Wands. You're attracted to each other. So this being under the Seven of Wands in the recent past, he's getting this wand that he's been defending his right to be masculine, I'm hearing. So he could have been demasculated, which is so bad in a relationship. You need to always tell your man that he is the best thing since sliced bread, right? So this is being emasculated. This is someone who treated him like a doormat, didn't treat him like a man should be treated, okay? And you're like paying him attention and treating him like this. So he knows that, he's feeling that energy. Even though he's not opening up to you emotionally, he's still feeling that energy. And he is very, very attracted to you. Obviously, this is a very phallic energy, okay? Let's have a look at the near future, and could this turn into anything? All in the upright, please, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, so Eight of Wands. Are you contacting each other currently online, like out of, I want to say out of work? Did you work together? Do you do something together? But anyway, this is internet, okay? This is the internet card. Obviously, we all use social media to some extent. So near future, you may have swapped, already swapped sort of like accounts and stuff, and you're talking already online. Now whether it's on, I'm seeing like you face to face. This could be like Messenger or WhatsApp or something, like you're video calling possibly. And I think that's going to carry on, all right? Ooh. I like you a lot. The Lovers. Okay, beautiful. So this is going to turn into romance. Definitely intimacy. also getting Marcus, or the name Marcus or Mark. I don't know if you've been associated with someone or that's something coming up for you. Page of Pentacles. So Spirit is just advising you here, get to know each other. Yeah, I mean, there's always lust and there's usually intimacy when people meet and they're attracted to each other, right? That's just normal. But get to know each other at a soul level. You are. You will find out when you get to know each other and get talking, like after you've been intimate, I'm going to say, because like the connection has to be there first for him to be able to open up, I feel, but he will open up. And it will support the relationship moving forward. You'll understand more about him. Let me pull an oracle card for you. Which ones do I want to use? A message for Venus in regards to this. I'm seeing the seahorse spirit, which is like that patience energy. We'll see what comes out. Post your second question. Stella, also get ready for your question. I've got love is all around on the split there. Let's see what else is here. I'm seeing the frigging dove all the time. Okay, thank you, Venus. It said 2, that's why. Stella, 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 Stella. Learn from the past, Venus. There's something you have to recall from the past, process it mentally, emotionally, and release it by either cord cutting or release it to your angels. Okay, or to God, or to Jesus, whatever, whoever, whatever. Okay. There's something you need to, moving forward into this relationship or any, release from the past and learn a mistake and what part you played in it. We all play parts in the breakup. And even if we've been the best, wonderful person in the whole world, but we just have not set boundaries, that is still a part in the breakup, okay? That was your reading, Stella. That's okay. Thank you, Elaine, and thank you, Queen. I hope everyone is feeling like they don't have a sore head after yesterday. I don't drink, but I used to, and I know what that feels like. Can you hear this guy sneezing? Okay. What's coming towards me regarding romance? What's coming towards you in regards to romance? Donate to skip the queue if you feel the need to, or you want to go to sleep, or you've got things to do. That is available down in the description. I think it's in the chat too. Okay? Stella, love. I'm guessing you're single. Recent past in regards to your relationship with love. I'm getting the name Carl, and I don't know why. Obviously, I don't know why. Carl and Gary, they may be significant people from your past. Okay, you have been really focusing on your spiritual strength, and you have a lot of spiritual strength. Okay, Stella. But now and again, because the Queen of Wands came out in the reverse with the Strength card in the upright, you either doubt your own gifts or you don't trust in your, like, the way forward because you're not seeing something. So you may not be seeing the person of your dreams. They may not be coming into your life, or this could be just general in your life, right? We need to be very aware that things will happen when they're supposed to happen, for our greatest good, okay? And I know it's hard because we have to be on a constant patient cycle, okay? Maybe I did, Fabi. Maybe I did, okay. I think that in the recent past, you've really been focusing on yourself. It's been very beneficial for you. You've got the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. you're comfortable, you've got the right people around you, you've got the right attitude. Sometimes though you get impatient and you don't trust. That's coming up here. You need to just know that things will happen when they're supposed to in love, okay? Let's have a look and see in your current energy. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. If they're in the reverse, I'll take it, okay? If I feel it needs to be like that. All right. The Page of Cups in the reverse. The Death card. You're going... My internet just dropped off. I didn't talk when it did, so we're on, okay? I'm not said any more than that. The Queen of Wands in the reverse is like... It's very sacral chakra energy. It's okay now. So it's very sacral chakra energy, and there's a lot of growth in the upright. So you need to focus on your spiritual growth, and then and only then will you be ready. And there's some sort of healing 8-8 on the screen that you still need to like process and deal with on a mental level, on an emotional level. It doesn't mean to say that it's a love relationship in the past that you sort of need to focus on and heal from or close out. It can be anything. It could be childhood wounds. It can be your relationship with finances. It can be anything, okay? You will know what that means or what that is. 8 of Wands. So as soon as you step into your... Oh, it's got really hot all of a sudden. You could be coming down, like you could be having hot flushes. I just had one. Woo! Okay. 8 of Wands. Now this is my internet card. You may be thinking about like going online or on some reputable, I just want to say reputable dating apps, and be very careful, be very safe. You could be thinking about it, right? Let me know if you are. But if you are, like, make sure you're, like, I would say pay for an app if you're doing that, right? It's 8 again. The Page of Cups in the reverse is possibly like, well, it's very like, you don't want someone that's, you're very aware you don't want someone that is immature in any way, or that's not going to be emotionally open. You need that emotional energy from people to know what others think and others feel, okay? All right. The High Priestess, yeah, you need somebody spiritual. And this is what's coming in for you. Really strong Pisces. We've got Scorpio energy, Leo, double Leo, Virgo. And I'm going to say you will know when this person comes in. You will know they're the right person for you. If you're not wanting to join a social, like a dating app, a social group, like a spiritual group that you can literally, in your community, that you can, excuse me, that incense is burning down, that you can join in your area would also be very, very good for you. The Moon, the High Priestess and the Moon together, double Pisces. You've got triple Pisces. You've also got the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. So this is a very significant spiritual partner. And you also have the King of Pentacles. All right. So this person coming in, and they will come into your life in the future, is meant for you in a spiritual sense. Okay. You are meant to be with a spiritual partner. You don't see this coming. You don't know who they are right now. But Spirit is saying to connect with others, possibly, like I said, in spiritual group, like a literal group you can go to. In Australia, we have this thing called meetup.com, and I don't know if they have it in other areas of the world. Maybe you can tell me if they do. But it's basically, you go on there, and it's not a dating app at all. Although there is like singles groups and stuff, and you go and you meet at like a bar or something, and there's loads of people there. But this is more so like groups, like an astrology group, or you can join a psychic circle or whatever. It's something like that here. And that's where Spirit is trying to lead you. Yes. Triple Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, a lot of water energy here, a lot of emotion here, which can be fear. So Spirit's asking you to open up to love, open up to lots of different people, but in a spiritual sense here, it's definitely a very spiritual partner coming in, okay? And it will be a very successful relationship, but you've got to allow it, all right? You really have to allow it, Stella. And you're undecided right now to allow yourself to put yourself in this emotional sort of like opening or on the table, because you have been like, yeah, Seven of Swords because of the past. But I think you've already done a lot of healing. You just have to possibly like release a few more things. Cord cutting is very good. But there is, yeah, Spirit's just clarifying, the Lovers is here, that there is a person, but there could have been a person from the past that cheated, lied, was deceitful, hid a lot of things from you, you didn't see it, and you're frightened that that could happen again. But there is a person coming in. Take your time, right, to get to know who it is. But there is like, yeah, look at that heartbreak. So the heartbreak from the past is a fear in a way, but there is a soulmate here. And they're possibly an earth sign. Yeah. There's a lot of fear here with moving forward with the relationship. Okay. It's definitely to do with something from the past. Excuse me, I have to take a break in a second. I'm actually feeling really good in my body, but I need to like have some cough medicine. All right. Let's have a look. Stella, post your first question. Will I pull an oracle card or message for you? General. Do you want it as in like a philosophical general, or like a tangible like finances, etc.? Let me know. Do you want it more of an energy reading, or like a more of a tangible reading? Okay, yeah, okay, so we've got go within, and there's that like base chakra energy, that red color, so needing to go within, especially with like any hurts, pains, and it doesn't have to be romance, it can be family, or it can be a platonic relationship that went wrong, or children, or it can be anything, okay? It can be something you still haven't processed in a healing sense. Energy. You make a decision, energy or work. And it's raining. Okay, Elaine. And your energy reading. Okay, so for an energy reading, we do use oracle cards. It's just you're going to get more out of it. Think of your second question. On the split, we have mending. There's definitely some healing. There's definitely some, even childhood trauma. There's something you need to release. Something that was very unfair. But you are like, things are changing. You are coming to a more peaceful time. I have to do this myself and process quite a lot of stuff, all right? And you're between doing that, coming from that, and going through that portal to that timeline where there's a lot more happiness. Let me know if this is resonating. You can just say resonating, or I like feedback on my readings. Okay. Main energy, clean it up. Yeah, clean up the energy. So, you know, in a literal sense too, this 8-8 keeps coming up on the screen. This can be obviously cleaning up your energy, cleaning up, doing like cord cutting, candle gazing, prayer, you know, sitting, just like emptying your mind. I don't like the word meditation. I think it's bandied around way too much. But meditation is basically sitting with your higher self. And sometimes you can get messages through from doing that. Sometimes you don't, but that peace and just sitting with yourself. So there's something about cleaning up your energy. You could literally move furniture around your house, mix up the energy, move it around, you know, open your curtains, dust off those cushions, whatever you need to do, okay? Thank you, Stella. Okay, so let's have a look at your main focus, what Spirit wants you to focus on. Rest, dream time, getting messages in your dreams. They also say, and I'm not saying your house is a mess, you also have 6 and 3 here, the number 6 and 3, 21 and 24. But I always say, like, and I know this for sure, because it's happened to me, but I'm super organized now. But it's like the state of somebody's house is usually the state of their mind. You've heard that saying, okay? I'm not saying your house is a mess. I'm not saying that. But if there's anything you can clean up and tidy up, it will actually benefit your environment, okay? What do you need to focus on? So focus on rest. Advice is avoid any chaos or conflict by any means, okay? Which can tell me that you need to retreat a little bit back into your energy, be a bit more of a hermit, but do the work, right? You need to do the work, Stella. You need to go, right, and even schedule the work, write down, okay, today I'm going to sit with myself, completely empty my mind for 30 minutes and see what comes through, right? The next day, you could like clean up your house, you know, move some things around, move the energy, get rid of some old stuff that you feel may be carrying bad energy. Like there's things that you can have that carry bad energy, especially if you buy secondhand things, like I did, and I got rid of everything in my house. Everything I have now here is new. But stay away from conflict, and definitely spend some time on doing all that work, okay? You may need to sit with, like, send me an email, I'll send you a list of things, I'll give you work to do, okay? I'll give you a project. Okay, so what you need to know the most is you're going to be asking a lot of whys as you're going through this process of healing. Spirit's saying don't ask why, just know it was for your greater good. Again, 8-8 on the screen, okay? So there may be a lot of questions you're going to be asking Spirit, or asking for signs, or items, or pictures, or, you know, an animal or something. I do that all the time. What's coming in for you is, like, once you've done that healing, you're able to build a new foundation, you're able to move forward, and you're able to look on for the next thing, right? Mending. I just heard a mouse. Yes, I have a mouse. He's not on the stairs though. What's your second question? I just heard a squeaky mouse. There's all sorts of wonderful animals and things. You just heard that's the gecko. I have geckos running around inside. I have mice now and again. I have cicadas in the garden. I have dragonflies. I have hummingbirds. And I love them all. Reading about my job, what's coming towards me there. Are you working currently, Stella? Recent past in your work. Let's have a look and see what's here. Oh. Okay, so wow. So recent past, you have a King of Swords and a Queen of Cups. So you definitely work around people. I'm going to say this queen, 8-8 on the screen still. This queen, this woman, is a lapdog. This is not your energy. She follows everything this man says. Whatever he says goes, and she's a yes man, if you've heard of that saying. Yes, sir, 3 bags full, sir. She's a yes man, right? She follows everything this man says. And she uses her feminine, the way she looks, the way she dresses. But he's the person that knows this. He knows this and he uses it to his advantage, okay? Let me know if this is resonating. So there's people around you here. Why is this about Stella? Yeah. I think you're really disappointed, or you've gone through a disappointment with how someone's treated you. It's either one of these people, or like this male was possibly very strict in something and this woman didn't stick up for you, or she just followed this man saying, yeah, well, what he says always goes, he's the boss, whatever. So this is, you know, male, female, there's no gender in tarot. This King of Swords could be a woman as well. There could be two women here, or two men. But it is masculine energy. It's possibly a woman that carries masculine energy, but you've been disappointed. You were probably promised something that never came through as well, and you're like been waiting for it for quite a while, possibly 3 years, 3 months. The number 3 is significant, and Spirit's saying you have a lot of gifts. And you don't have to be disappointed. You can pick yourself up and look at, you know, there's a feeling like there's a disappointment at work here in the recent past. Page of Cups, something was possibly offered prematurely and never came through. The Page of Cups in the reverse, okay? Something has been unsuccessful. Something was offered to you, but it didn't come through. And you're pissed. You're pissed off because you worked hard for whatever this was, whether it's a promotion, whatever it was. You worked hard for it. You deserve it. So why haven't you got it? And there's some sort of determination in your current energy here that you're either going to say something about it, or you're going to be like, I'm not standing for this. So you're using this Queen of Swords energy. And it's definitely about speech. You're definitely going to go towards this boss, whatever, and say, you know, hold on a second. And so you should. The World with that. You may be thinking about your opportunities. You may have realized that what's been done or what was promised and didn't come through was very unfair, and you're going, right, I'm not like, I'm worth more than this, and I'm going to think about what else is out there, basically. Near future, Queen of Wands, nice. This is your energy. You have 3 queens in your reading. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. The only one that's not here is the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands is you. This is about action, and you're going to move forward and action something here with some sort of exciting news, either, you know, you're putting out or incoming towards you in regards to work. Excuse me. You could also be like getting exciting information about joining something else or being offered a new job. Or you could be talking to friends about like what you're going to do next. This card is poking out, so I'm going to take it. You could also be talking or involved with the King of Pentacles, or this could be your energy, okay? Yeah, you're getting justice in the upright here in the future. Someone could be supporting you as well. Things have been out of balance at your work, but I think they are definitely, with this in the upright, are coming into more balance. You're going to have a new opportunity. Whether you take it or not is entirely up to you. Hello? Somebody downstairs. Not literally. Well, there is this spirit that's walking around. Okay. It usually happens around an hour into my reading. Really weird. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. So there's good luck and good fortune coming towards you. It's going to be supported by a masculine energy, I do feel, that carries a lot of divine feminine, okay? So there is support around you. I don't feel it's where you are. It's either someone you know, like a brother, even a family member. It's a friend possibly, or someone new that comes into your... Can you hear that? Someone that comes into your world, that you're going to join forces with, align with, alliance here, 3 of Cups, okay? And you're going to have a decision to make. You're going to have a decision to make about what to do, because I feel there's a new job coming in for you. What is that bird? It's called a cuckoo. It's like a little dove. And it's about action, okay? Masculine energy again, but in the reverse, the 4 of Swords, like you are going to act upon something. You're definitely going to say very soon, I feel, what you want to say in regards to not being treated fairly. But you've got the 4 of Wands here, which is more stability coming in, and a soul path or a career path that you're deserving of and that you probably go into. I'm not telling you to leave your job. I'm not telling you to get another one, but you will, I think, be thinking about doing so, okay? It's better to sage than ever. Why? What's going on? I can't sage because of my throat, but I'm using sound. Okay, Elaine, so I'll do it for you. For all of us. Okay. Barbara, you are next. I don't know if Elaine donated. Can you tell me the dispute I've had? Is that... I can't see a thing. Hold on. General. I'm going to have a break, Barbara, so bear with me. Ayman Wahid. Hi, Ayman. I'll put you on the list, or Jamie will. Thank you, Jamie. Make sure you send me an email, Jamie, with and I'll do a free reading for you, okay? All right, I'm going to have a quick break, guys. I won't be too long. Okay, where are we at? Barbara, post your question. Barbara, post your question. Thank you guys for waiting. There's a mosquito up here or something flying around. Who knows? Okay, we are using the Morgan Greer deck today. If you want a general energy reading, Barbara, let me know. Or do you want more of a tangible reading that is like, you know, about your finances, etc.? Okay, let's have a look at your money right now, or your advice or focus on money, okay? We have, oh, nice, the Judgment energy. Career. Focus is definitely on your career right now, or where you are wanting to go moving forward, whether you're working or not. 9-9. So, you know, the year of 2025 was nines. It's also Virgo energy. It's about self. Ooh, next year is the 1 year, right? So it's all about self-expression, how we're viewed to the world, how we view ourselves. And so that's going to be really significant for you. But the Hierophant is here in the career for your career, okay? Or what's, you know, what you want to do moving forward. So there's changes that are happening, but they're good changes. This came out in the upright. You've also got the Judgment card in finances, which can relate really well to career as well, because, you know, money and career obviously go hand in hand. Family, you've got the 7 of Cups. Environment, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which can tie into your finances and career. Let's have a look at your social circle. Oh, I wanted to bring 2 cards. You've got the Devil in the reverse. And you've got the 4 of Cups, which came out in the reverse. But I want to put it in the upright. And then you've got love. Romantic, platonic, whatever. However it relates to you, okay? Whatever is in your story. The Tower, I'm going to bring another card out on that Tower. We can't leave the Tower on its own. Oh, this is a very nice Tower. What you don't see coming, a lot more clarity. And your main energy, the High Priestess, yes. So you're really, this is a really beautiful reading. You're really tuning in to your feminine energy right now, your intuition, the way you're speaking to others and yourself. You're being strategic. You're not giving a lot away right now to other people, okay? And then you've got this tangible card here with this Judgment, which is very much so Spirit, though, supporting and helping you have a rebirth in your finances in some sort of way. So we're going to clarify that. Why is the Judgment card here for money and this rebirth? Something that's going to like bring a legacy. So perhaps you're just wanting to leave a legacy to your family, obviously in the very far distant future, I hope, okay? I'm sure. So Judgment energy, rebirth in money. Yeah. And it's been a battle, 5 of Wands. Finances have been really hard, possibly in 2025. It hasn't been easy energy with money, but you're having a rebirth with that. So know that if it's been hard, it's going to get much, much better. And it could have something to do with some sort of promotion or changes in a career, a new job even, okay? You've got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is what you're moving into. Security, stability, Virgo energy. Again, the number 9. Being very comfortable, 10-10 on the screen. It's also the way you feel about finances, the way you think about finances, your relationship with money, okay, is changing here. And you're not like sort of fighting things anymore. You're You're paying, I'm hearing you're paying what you need to, you're paying your bills, you're paying your rent, your mortgage, whatever, and you're saving. I do feel that you're saving, but it's going to bring long-term success and leaving something tangible here. So the Hierophant in the career path is definitely like changes within your career. It could mean a promotion, a new job. If you're not working, it can be a new job definitely coming in. 12 on the screen. So you're collaborating with other people here within your job. The Justice card in the upright, Libran energy. Things are balancing out. So things could have been a little unstable, not knowing what was going on. Maybe you found something out, or you got more clarity on where you're moving forward in your career. Okay. 7 of Cups is in your family. Something feels like it's hidden, possibly. I'm hearing a parent or something from the past. Something you can't see right now. Let's see what's here with that. Someone may be wearing a mask as well. Someone may be going through a lot and they're not telling you. Someone could be ending something and they're not saying anything, and they possibly need your help or support. 10 of Wands, something is over or ending for someone within your family. And or they could be very burdened. So just know that. And if you're feeling intuitive, because you do have that queen, that beautiful High Priestess energy. So use that to sort of like pick up the feeling and the red flags of people around you, especially in your family environment, okay? Because they may need some sort of help or support, or there's something they can't see, or they're emotionally confused about something. Ace of Pentacles is in your environment. This is a new doorway opening up, possibly in career. It's next to the Hierophant, which is the number 5, which talks about changes and some sort of justice coming in. What you have worked for, you will get rewarded for, okay? Especially in 2026, 27, 28, I'm hearing, okay? So the next 3 years are going to be very significant in your environment. So why is this here? Is this like a new place to live? I'm feeling maybe if you want to move, that's also there for you. Environment is workplace, it's where you live, it's where you like frequent, where you hang out, who you hang out with, family, environment, the environment within your spiritual, the environment within your physical, okay? So it can be one of your bodies as well. You have the Queen of Cups. So whatever this new doorway is opening, it's something you're going to love, but it's something you're intuitively being led to. The Queen of Cups is super intuitive. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy, okay? This is also like Temperance. I'm seeing Sagittarius with this, even though it's a Pisces card. And the Hierophant is also, the High Priestess is also Piscean energy. So you're being led to something new here in your environment. Yeah, and that's clarified with the High Priestess. So I do feel that you will know the time when you're going to move and when you're going to change environment. And I do feel that a new opportunity is coming up for you to move home. All right. Okay. And it's got a lot to do with maybe someone's moving, you're moving in with someone, or like the whole family's moving. I don't know who you live with, if you live alone or whatever. But I think whatever change is going to make, it's going to be very, very positive, especially because we have the Tower and the 10 of Cups in your love situation. These are people that you love, okay, and that you want to be around. And I think that even though it could mean romance, I don't think it does in this sense. I think it's more like you will know when the right place comes up, where to move, and with the right people, or even moving like your whole family. 1111 on the screen. Let's clarify that. Yeah, Knight of Swords. So you're going to get some like message or information coming in that's going to make you very, very happy in regards to the people that you love. And you're going to be able to sort of like support this financially as well, right? Moving in to the next year. The only warning I would say with any of this reading is probably people in your friendship circles. You've got a lot more justice energy, so you may have Libra in your chart coming in for you this year, even though we do have the justice card on the table, but like it didn't come out on the main read. You've got the devil in the reverse, so releasing yourself from people, places and situations in your social circle that are no good for you. I feel that you've been very disappointed either lately or you're going to be in regards to a person that is like a fair weather friend, I'm going to say, but justice is coming in. Keep getting 1111 on the screen for you, okay? You're going to get a lot of clarity. That's what you do see coming, clarity, and I think it's got a lot to do with truths or things that need to be set right within social circles, okay? And then you have with that the tower energy. So you have double tower. So you have the tower energy in your social circle, and you have it also in love relationships or platonic or family, like love relationships. Something could possibly happen to one of your friends as well, and they don't want support from you, or anyone for that matter, but I think this is more like the realization that someone is not who they say they are. This is a very big awakening in regards to your social circle, and you're going to need to like have a lot of strength or give someone else a lot of strength that's going through a lot. I don't actually feel that this is your tower. I feel that it's somebody else's tower. I feel someone in your social circle could be like losing a job, losing a relationship. They don't want help from anyone else. They want to deal with it themselves. But they do have spiritual strength, and you can give them some spiritual strength here. You can give them some support if you want to, all right? Barbara, that was your reading. Let's move on to Tiger. Tiger, if you're there, post your question. And then we have Jamie. So Tiger and Jamie, you are next up. If anyone wants to donate, you can do so by using the PayPal link below in the description, and that would mean you will be next in line. So let me know, or let Jamie know if you are donating. Thank you. A general, so general in like more of an energy reading, Tiger, or more of like a tangible reading like we just did for Barbara. Tiger, I'm picking up Shakira with you. I don't know why. So someone possibly at a distance from you, in love, platonic, romantic. Okay. Okay, Tiger, let's have a look and see what's here for you. In finances for you, Tiger, career, etc. I feel love is on your mind. I don't know whether you're in a, let me know if you're in a relationship or not as well, okay? Dance could be significant for you. Do you feel something's coming to the surface though about someone, or information coming in about someone? And it's going to end up being okay, but it's just going to give you some sort of more clarity about who someone is that you didn't think they were. In other words, devil energy. Okay, let's have a look at finances. Ooh, that's really nice. There is a warning with finances though, but it's like nothing you can't control. And let me know if you're working or not as well. Let's have a look and see what your family situation or upcoming for family for you. I see, like, do you have a lot of people in your family, like a lot of brothers and sisters, or there's like, it's very noisy household, or you may not live with them, but like, it's just like when you go there, it's just like, there's so many people and it's just noisy, or the environment's noisy. There's something about noisy. Oh, Astro, thank you. Sorry, I apologize. I will do your reading right now, okay, after this. Environment. Okay, I put it in the reverse. It was in the reverse. I put it in the upright. Spirit said no, it needs to be reversed. Okay. All right, let's have a look in love. Ooh. Are you interested in masculines? Because I feel that there's a masculine coming in for you, in towards you. And it's exciting energy. It's definitely platonic. Romantic, sorry. Okay, your main energy is the Queen of Cups. So this is beautiful. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is someone who's super spiritual, very intuitive, keeps their emotions in check though, does not tell always everyone everything they're feeling. Currently we have in your finances the Nine of Cups. I think you're in a good place financially, but Spirit's warning you not to overspend, especially around the holiday season, okay? I won't clarify, I'll only clarify what I need to, which is the next one. We have the Nine of Swords, something you're possibly worried about in regards to your job or your career path. We have the Judgment card. It did come out in the reverse. There's something here about your family. Something somebody wants in your family is not happening. It's not happening just yet. It could be like that they're not getting pregnant, or they're not, it isn't time for them to move, or they can't find a job. Something, because it came out in the reverse. Just know that if that's the case for someone in your family that you're worried about, it's coming in, but it's just not coming in yet because it's not divine timing. The Six of Wands is here in your current environment. This is really beautiful. Keep being and doing what you're doing in regards to where you're living, where you're working. It's currently not the right time for you to move, for you to change jobs. You may want to change jobs though with this Nine of Swords, or there's something you're worried about at work. You're not in alliance with the right people, but there's a lesson to be learned in this. I don't know what it is yet. Maybe that will come out. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you have friends, but I just don't feel that you feel that necessarily they're right for you anymore, or they're not advancing on a spiritual level with you. But there is balance coming in up in regards to that. I do feel that you're connecting with the right people in the near future, or especially like 2026 is going to be very significant in regards to friendships. Now, love we'll talk about last. I won't touch on it yet because that's like a whole other story. Let's clarify. Why is the Nine of Swords here in career? 3 cards, please, Spirit. So there could be a Queen of Swords in your environment, someone that's like their way at the highway. They're very strict, possibly quite cold. Maybe they're very like, yeah, what they say goes. It can be your boss, it can be someone around you, a supervisor, a manager. All right, Queen of Swords energy. They want their cake and they want to eat it too as well. And you feel bound to this job for some reason. You feel bound. You feel like you can't escape it at this time. And Spirit's saying it's not time to, but what lesson are you learning about, like, what you will put up with and what you won't, what boundaries you will put up with? Does that make sense? Eight of Cups. I feel you want to walk away. You feel trapped here. There is a trapped energy with the Nine of Swords in the Morgan Greer deck. There's this bound energy with his hands being bound here. And also Eight of Cups, these birds inside this cage. They can fly down, they can release themselves, but they're not ready yet. but they know that they're going to, okay? Or you know that you're going to, you're just not ready yet. So you know you can get out of it, but you're not ready to yet, okay? Five of Cups in the reverse. There's a big disappointment in regards to your career. But you do feel that you could like turn this around. I would never tell anyone to leave their job. Spirit would never do that. Like, you can make it work. It's whether you want to make it work, okay? Or whether there's something better out there for you. So there's always the opportunity to look for something else. It's not the right time, I feel yet. I feel that something's going on in your family environment. Let's see what this is all about. Sagittarius in the reverse. There's some sort of emotional imbalance with someone in your environment, Sagittarius energy. They could be being very selfish at this time as well. They could be all about them. I want, you know, when you talk to them, this person, like, they're not worrying about what's going on in your life. That's all about them. That's what I'm feeling here with this. Yeah. And you're wanting to not talk to this person, to the point you're not wanting to talk to this person, okay? So let me know, let me know if that resonates with someone in your family. Or if it doesn't, that's coming up possibly for you. You're not wanting, you don't block them, you're just like, oh, they're calling, not answering the phone or whatever, okay? All right, you have a Queen of Wands here who is not stable. Either, I don't want to say mentally not stable, they're just not stable. They don't know what they want. They're not spiritual. They're not ascending or progressing spiritually, or they're not, like, they're an NPC. We're not going to go there. Go look it up, okay? We are not going to go there today, all right? But there's something here. Possibly someone is like overeating as well, overdoing something. It's not listening to their body in some sort of way, but there's somebody who's just like, oh, you're like over it, you're over it. So you're probably just, you know, keeping your distance from your family, like you just said in the chat. Six of Wands, okay, in your environment. You're acting on something here, possibly with your home environment. I don't know whether you live with your family or not. It would be difficult if you did, with this noise going on, with this white noise, with this person, with these people. You know, it's not your monkey, it's not your circus, okay? Six of Wands. This is finding peace and satisfaction within where you live. I'm also hearing, like, to make a temple or an altar, or you already have one, and to make sure that you're using it. All right. This could also be about your work. There could be a masculine at your workplace that you have a lot of fun with. They're a fun person, and it's sort of a reprieve from this other person, your boss type energy, that's just annoying and very controlling. So your environment is really good right now. Like, this person brings a lot of fun energy to your environment. You could even, like, hang out with them outside work as well, I'm hearing, right? Okay, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. That's this, like, finding it difficult to resonate with your friendships. Not sure if these friends are going to be the people that you need in your life moving forward. It's definitely a masculine here. You could even be, like, romantically interested in one of your friends. I don't know, are you? There's definitely some changes. I don't think you're really happy with your friendships. And you're thinking about, like, looking outside your circle of friends that you have now, joining, like, you want more spirituality, you want more, someone who's more in tune with who you are and who's elevating and changing and understanding what that means about timeline changes and progression in this spiritual life. So you're wanting more spiritual friendships here. Okay. There is a masculine as well. So we'll talk about that now, because there's a masculine possibly coming in romance. This person's very passionate about you. There could be a water sign. We've got Sagittarius energy as well here, but there's definitely love coming in for you next year. Okay. The Lovers. So I don't want you to worry about love. It's definitely incoming. Okay. And you've got the Four of Pentacles. There's in the reverse, there's a need here to let go of an expectation about like either the person that you're going to meet and what they look like or whatever, in that sense, like even physically. There's a need to release the want or the need to want a relationship so badly. Just speak it out, write it down, ask Spirit to bring you the person that is right for you in, and leave it alone and keep moving forward with your projects and your work and everything else in your life. Because the more you hang on to this attachment of wanting to know the result or wanting this person to come in, the least likely they're ready to come in. It's more like when you least expect it. Okay, but they are coming in nonetheless. I'm also getting like the month of April is very significant here. And there they are, the King of Pentacles. This is someone who's already established, someone who's got their own job, their own business, possibly like they're already like tangibly okay. They don't have to, you don't have to baby them or look after them. They could be older than you. We've got two kings here. This is someone who's very loving, a lot of feminine energy, a lot of spiritual energy, okay? And you're going to be very happy with that person, okay? I'm not getting too much on them. I don't think they're in your environment right now. They're incoming, okay? I think that's more like next year, between April and June, I'm going to say. Six of Pentacles, what's upcoming for you? A lot more balance in all different areas of your life, okay? If you focus on them and if you support yourself by like being aware of what you need to change. That was your reading. I am not going to be on the feed for too much longer, guys. I've been on for a couple of hours now. So we will take Jamie next. Jamie, post your question. No, we won't. Sorry, Jamie. We're going to get... someone did donate, sorry. Astro, psych. Astro, sorry, Astro. I keep forgetting because it's not wrote down, but that's okay. Astro. Okay, I don't actually, I'm not a predictionist. I don't do timelines. Sorry, I don't do, oh, you know what? I just got really dizzy and my head sort of went back like I was going to pass out, but I wasn't going to pass out, if that makes sense. What is this throwing you off? Something's throwing you for a loop here. You need to clean your energy. There's something here about an attack, possibly spiritual attack. Someone's trying to keep you unfocused, Astro. What is it that you do for work, I wonder? You don't have to tell me, but there's something here like about you needing to use your spiritual gifts, you wanting to use them, but you've got some sort of block here, a spiritual block. Someone's trying to block you, I'm telling you, from moving forward on your purpose. And the more spiritual you are, guys, this is what happens. I've been under spiritual attack all week from being sick and just everything. Yeah. This entity is saying, let's play. Let's play the game. They're trying to stop your freedom of speech here as well. They're trying to play with your energy. You need to ask your angels to protect you from this, because this is really strong. If it's strong enough to make me feel like I was just going to pass out, you know, we are all super strong in our spiritual sense, but so are dark entities. There's something about your DNA. You have a bloodline of spiritual warriors, warlocks, witches, okay? And to tap into that and figure out who your ancestors are would be very beneficial to you, okay? Yeah, you need to level up in some sort of way and make some decisions here. Because as long as this energy is hanging around, you are being censored, you are being watched, your every move is being watched, either by a person or by this dark energy, okay, that is like lingering, that is going through. And I'm just going to say that they're a trickster spirit. I'm getting really itchy nose. There's also something about smells. I don't know if you smell certain things in your home or your environment and you're like, know when you smell that smell and it's a rotten, it's not a nice smell, okay? That's that energy. And people that are living can carry that energy as well. Like if you're living with someone and then it's just like, it's so hard to continuously cleanse, you need to actually get away from whoever that is. There's some sort of treasure waiting for you to find it. And I think it's in a spiritual sense. I think it's career related, spiritual career or job or something coming in like here. But you need to like look for it. With a treasure map, you need to go find your own treasure, right? You have the gift of telepathy. Whether you know it or not, that's incoming or upcoming for you. Do you smell? I smell something. It's really like disgusting. I can smell it. I can smell it. I have to constantly cleanse my energy when I'm on live as well. Okay, you are able to move into some sort of new adventure, but you have to move away from this energy that is holding you back. And this has been following you, this entity, for a long time, trying to stop you from your spiritual gifts. So let's move. Let's move. Either moving home, and I'm not telling you to move out of your home, but I'm like, Spirit is saying, let's move on this. Let's action this. Do something to stop this. Okay. Something about moving. If you're wanting to move, Spirit is saying, yeah, let's do this. Let's move. Something about lies as well. Someone's lying to you. You need some sort of room to breathe. With the room and let's move, it really signifies a home. With those two words, like moving and room. Maybe you need to move some stuff around in your room as well. This could be tangible. Don't ever be frightened to say what you feel. You have freedom of speech. You also, as well as telepathy, work with crystals. Okay, that's another one of your gifts. I'm hearing like I'm saying to Spirit what's coming in, but Spirit's changing the words to what were you allowed to come in. So you can allow, oh my God, like I can smell this entity, like literally, I can smell it. And this person, if it's a person, they smell. They have a certain smell about them. Okay, let me know if that's in the case. So we have the 7 of Wands in your finances, always having to keep on top of your finances, always having to struggle to like make ends meet here. Whoever you're with or whoever you're around or living with is affecting your money, your energy, your fatigue, like a lot of things here, okay? It's a person. 6 of Swords in the reverse, but it was sort of like that. So like career, and Spirit saying it's up to you to get in the right mental balance to say, I'm deserving of the best, I'm deserving of money. Someone's trying to block you from your success. They want to keep you where you are. All right. Family, 10 of Wands, they're also a burden. I'm hearing run, run, run. That's what Spirit just said to me. Run. Run from these energies, run from this person. Yeah, they're a King of Cups in the reverse. They don't love you. They don't care about you. They're in your environment. Who is this person in your environment? Are they a family member? Are they a so-called friend? Who are they? You need to release them. They don't care about you. They may say that they care, but they don't care about you. They're just trying to scheme, and it has a lot to do with what they can get out of you, especially on a financial level. His ex-husband, I just read that. You live with your ex-husband? Oh my God. Okay. That's who he is. That's what it is. No, they're a narcissist. They don't love you. They don't care. And they're after what they can get out of you. And this is a burden in your environment. And you're always going to struggle when you're around this person. Okay. And then you've got this Six of Swords energy. Is sort of telling me that mentally you need to get balanced to understand exactly what you need as far as your career, to be able to get the job you need, and then get the hell out of there, or get him out of there. Okay. All right. They're also going in your handbag. All right. If you've got a bag, lock it in a room, put a lock on your door. If you go anywhere, take it with you. They're trying to steal from you. All right. You could have even, I understand the circumstances. You could have even caught them stealing from you. I do feel that you have friends, though, that are very supportive. You have friends that are supportive. So there's possibly something about relying here upon someone. Who is this supportive friend? Yeah, you have a really strong connection with someone who's a friend, and I feel that you really can trust them. You don't talk to them very often. You should talk to them more, and you should tell them your issues. Maybe you don't want to put it onto anyone, but Spirit's saying that you should, because they can be there to support you. All right. So who is it that you haven't talked to? This could be like a family member as well. Friends don't always have to be just friends, like they can be friends within your family. You're having a lot of faith here in regards to romance. I think you are single. I think that you're waiting for your person. You just know that. You have a lot of faith in Spirit that they will come in when they're supposed to. There's definitely a karmic lesson. There's definitely an entity that's following you around. This ex-husband, the entity that he carries, I've dealt with this. Man, I've dealt with this. Like, trust me. And this person is still in my energy, even though I haven't seen them for years. Their energy is still like, the entity still tries to infiltrate me when I am down, when I'm sick. It will still try. And even when you eventually move away from this person, they will still try and feed upon your energy, okay? They will make you confused about love. Whoever you meet. And, you know, you've got to release yourself from this person, because it's affecting every area of your life. What you don't see coming is you're stepping into a much more spiritual time. You're going to start getting signs and synchronicities from Spirit. You need to pray more. You need to connect with your higher self and your guides, and ask your angels for protection, right? There's also a female friend that is not meant for you, all right? I'm just going to say that. They may have like a squishy face, all right? Like a squishy face. But the High Priestess is here upcoming for you. What else? Two more. I want some good cards here. Yeah, there's a Tower coming. You're creating it with Spirit's help, if you allow it, okay? You need to allow it. You need to get yourself. This person will hold you in any fucking way to make you stay there, so they can feed upon you, so they can steal your energy because of the light you carry. You need to wake up, all right? And you need to find a way out, all right? You need to wake up to how spiritual you are and find a way out of the situation, right? You will find a way out of this. You will find a way out of this, but you need to be very focused and be very aware of what the fuck's going on with this person. This person is an energy vampire that will take everything from you to your last breath if you allow it, okay? Get the fuck out of there. And if you've got to look at that, the moon, there's so much that you do not see that will be uncovered about this person. So much that you do not see. Take the fear out of this and ask Spirit to help you. They will help you. This person is a demon, right? You may walk away with nothing. It doesn't matter as long as you've got your sanity, all right? You're going to be able to start an exciting new beginning. You've got to get away from this person. Yeah, they will try and come back in. I love you, like, I really care about you. I want to be there to support you. Bullshit. You're able to see this from a different point of view now. Prayer is powerful. You need to pray. You need to ask God. You need to get spiritual. You are very powerful. You are more powerful from this energy, but you need to put the work in, okay? You need to pray. You need to talk to your angels like all day here. You need to talk to them like they're standing next to you, like you're having a conversation. But you're clinging on. You need to release this grip. They will try and make you. And not even like physically. Their entity, whoever this entity, this fuck is, will try and make you keep a hold on you. But you're the Empress. You know, this is definitely, you're not wanting to, it's not that you don't believe this, but you're not, you're not accepting that he could be this powerful. It's not him that's the power. He's weak to have allowed the entity to embody him in the first place. Okay? But you are more powerful, right? Jamie, post your question. Jamie, and then Twin Soul is next. Stella, post your question, and then it will be Jamie. I don't want to because I have my cough, but I'm going to light some Palo Santo. Is not as strong as sage. Okay. What's coming up for you? What does Spirit want you to work towards? Okay. What does Spirit want Stella to work towards? What does Spirit want Stella to work towards? Something is perfect for you. That's what Spirit just said. Something is perfect for you, and there's going to be perfect timing in it as well. The full moon in Gemini will be very significant. Something is perfect for you, but you need to be vigilant. You have the insects. It's not the nicest card in this deck, but I wanted to pull this deck. There's that full moon, okay? You need to be very vigilant about the people that are around you and the situations that you have to deal with, especially around the full moon. That's what's coming up for you. Look at your sun, moon, rising, north node on astrology about the full moon in Gemini, or like at the beginning of this reading, or both, or whatever, okay? So there's something about like someone's wearing a mask. You're going to see this. You're going to find this out. This is going to be enlightened to you. You are very powerful. There's something here about you being very powerful and not even realizing it. I think we talked about this in your reading before. Don't allow the power of your light to dim, okay? Don't allow the power of your light scare you into dimming your own light, okay? So something here about opening up to new spiritual awareness, possibly even paranormal stuff is coming up for you, and you need to be vigilant. All right, just like I talked about in that reading just before, you need to be vigilant about the entities and energies that are contained in human beings, usually in non-players, okay, usually in NPCs. But you have a lot of light, you have a lot of love to give, you have a lot of joy, you have a lot of gifts to express, and if you allow it, that's coming up, okay? What's coming up for Stella on a more tangible level, please, Spirit? Show me clearly. And obviously that is also very tangible, but that was a very spiritual as well. Okay. What's coming up for Stella? Lots of downloads, lots of information. This could also talk about online, okay? There's money coming in. 10 of Pentacles, beautiful. I don't tell people to pay, you know, it's completely up to you. But if you want to buy a slick pick or play the lottery here, you've got like the 10 of Pentacles incoming, and it's via something to do with the internet possibly as well. Okay, and the Wheel of Fortune, wow. Now, I don't condone or not gambling, but this is like, if it's anything, like there's some big money, available for you, okay? It could come in the form of a car, a raffle, or gambling of any kind, okay? So, like I said, play responsibly. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're very determined here. 3 of Cups. To connect with people that are spiritual. There's a lot of feminine energy coming in here. There's a lot of females, female friends coming in, connecting with people. This is what's incoming. This is what's coming in for you, okay? The opportunity to connect with like-minded spiritual individuals. I may have said this in your reading before, but money, big money coming in if you allow it to come, okay? So your mindset about your finances is really important right now, and because there's something like massive for the taking due to you. I'm going to say due to you. It's almost like judgment energy, like it's due for you. It's your time. There's something here about getting curious, getting more interest in what's going on in the news or what's around you or in your community. You could be doing research or researching something like a project you've always wanted to begin. I do feel that's there as well. You could be collaborating with females as well. Okay, so there's more information coming about that, and it's coming quite quickly when it comes in. It could have a lot to do with like how the mind affects the emotions and how your emotions affect what you feel and think. You could be doing a lot of research on that, and this could be to do with self-help, or you're wanting to help other people, or this could be something to do with like, you know, counseling or supporting other people in your environment, supporting people in your community, even friendships. But there's something coming in here where you're going to do more research, either for someone or for yourself, right? And to support others. I feel this is like, if you haven't chosen a career path, Stella, counseling or supporting others like in their mental, like psychology, would be an absolutely amazing career. This is what's showing that you're going to really support people. If it's not in a career related, like if someone is really, it's, yeah, that I just got a confirmation beep. So if this is like really someone that's unable to move forward, you're giving someone help and support and advice in regards to their mental. We all have gifts, and this is one of yours, okay? Anything else? Jamie posed a question. You have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. There's something about travel with a friend or family coming in for you. It's a really beautiful energy. It's something you're spending money on, like there is the opportunity to travel to like a foreign land or a distant place. Wow. Six of what? Maybe it's somewhere you've always wanted to go or thought about going. I think you've got the resources, or you will have. You're possibly taking somebody else with you. This is travel. So where have you always wanted to go? I've already been to most of the places I've always really wanted to go. I've never been to the US, would you believe? But I don't know if it's a great place to visit right now. I don't know. I'm going to be Scotland next year. Yes. Hey. I just went to my dream destination, St. Bart's. Oh, wow. I hope you had an amazing time. You're going to Kitzbühel. Okay, where's that? Is it in Germany? Second question, is the therapist I am seeing right for me? What is her energy? Okay. Show me the energy of the therapist that Stella is seeing. Austria. I've been to Austria. It's beautiful. I went when I was 14 though. But I'd love to like see that again. Zell am Zimmer. I went to Zell am Zimmer. Okay. I wanted to say before I answer this question, it's her job, all right? Is she, I think she's good at what she does. Like Spirit's saying she's good at what she does. You've got to use your intuition to say, is this the right person for me? Okay. But she doesn't feel anything. She's unbiased towards you completely. Okay. It's her job. Thank you, Queen. That would be great. Jamie, you are next. Queen after Jamie. She is there to support. She's there to support people who feel the lack of, that they're abandoned, or things that they've been through in their life to make them feel abandoned or left out of situations, or the way people have treated them. That is her specialty, I feel. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Empress. I feel you can trust this person. I feel, especially if you've got any lack of mentality, or you know you're going to see her because, and you don't have to say this in the feed, but like you know, if you feel like you're not the Empress, you feel like you want to attain that Empress status, that you've got growth and that you're doing well and you're comfortable in yourself and etc. If it's got anything to do with like self-empowerment, where you're going, why you're going there, and getting more grounded and growing, then she is the right person for you. Okay. Eight of Wands. I feel that she'll always be there. Like if you chose to keep moving forward with her, she's like someone you can just message or text and she's going to get back to you. Like she cares, okay? She has a heart. That's why she's chosen this profession. Yeah, she's chosen it for people with heartbreak, to help people with their mind and their mental and the way they process things and their emotions, okay? Two of Pentacles. It's completely your choice, of course. Maybe you've been looking at other people. However, she is very good at her job, okay? A lot of this, where you're going, I don't know whether I should say this online or not, but it is definitely about removing attachments, or an attachment from a masculine in your past. It could even be childhood. It could be father, like energy here. There could be like someone could have had a real hold on you, and you might not know about this. Like this may be just me bringing this to your attention, because we had that reading before, and I've had an entity attached to me for lifetimes. I only really realized it in this lifetime. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? Or maybe I realized it in other lifetimes, I don't know. But there's something here about you having an energy that's been attached to you for a long time, and it will really help and support whoever you're going to see, to remove this person from you, this energy attachment. I wonder if this therapist is like open and understanding to spiritualism in that way. I don't know. Maybe you can mention it to her. All right. But it's definitely got a lot to do with healing from a past love relationship, all right? And something that did not work out. 2 of Cups in the reverse. Jamie, post your question. Then Elaine, and then Queen. Okay. That was your reading. Jamie. That's good, Stella. Okay, Jamie. Can it happen to get your memories back? I think in time it will. Okay, let's have a look at Jamie's reading, please, Spirit. Jamie and her memory of Katie. This came out on the side. Ace of Pentacles. It's up to you, but I do feel that when you do get your memory back, it will be a bittersweet. It will be a gift in one way and not so the other. The rain has just started as well. I don't know if it was raining when you had the accident. The rain literally just started. You can hear it outside, okay? You are able to access this memory. Just know that you are able to access it. You could also do it in like a regression. This came out like this. Number 1, it's up to you. Number 2, you will be able to access this. All right. But it may take something. Or okay, so how? Three of Wands in the reverse. The travel, the trip, the stall, the stop, the accident, right? Currently, you've got the energy of in the reverse. You're not able to move forward currently to tap into the memory. I'm getting the name Paul or Paula. I don't know if that means anything to you. Okay. 10 of Wands. This is a burden, because you want to remember something, but Spirit won't give you that trauma base again until you're ready. All right. It is rain, yeah. It is rain. Queen of Wands in the reverse. That's Katie. Possibly you. All these cards are in the reverse. So currently, or in the recent past, you haven't been able to tap into the memory. She hasn't also been able to tap into a lot of her memory, possibly, as well. 9 of Cups in the upright. I don't know if anyone was drinking. You don't have to say whatever. It could have even been a passenger that had been drinking, but had nothing to do with like the control of the car. I don't know who was driving the car. Sounds like the rainforest. It does. Okay. The Death in the reverse. You're not able to tap into this yet. I think that you will have the opportunity because that Ace of Pentacles came out on the side, but currently and in the recent past, you haven't been able to tap into this whatsoever. But there's something about self-indulgence here, and it doesn't have to be alcohol. It can be like feeling smug or being selfish, or there's something about like something that you may remember that will show you the selfishness of somebody, that Spirit's not giving you that information right now, okay? Was it a masculine driving? There's a masculine energy here. Was there any alcohol involved in this, or substance of any kind? Was this person's also, okay, I'm asking you a lot of questions, I know, but like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Was like their boyfriend driving? There was 3 people in the car, or 3 people that were injured in this, okay? It's not the right time. I was missing the in the wreck, not from us. I don't understand that, okay? It's not the right time to get this memory. There's a masculine here that's either coercing the situation, or the masculine in the wreck is significant, okay? Right, you've got the 6 of Wands again in the reverse, okay? To know will not be beneficial. It's not the memory that is required right now. It's not going to be beneficial at this point. Yeah, it would cause more heartbreak. Spirit's not bringing that memory forward for either you, for her, for whatever, for whoever, okay? When you are mentally in a place, and she is, or whoever, when you're mentally in a place to know, if Spirit wants you to know, the opportunity will come in, okay? The World and the 6 of Swords. It's not going to benefit you in any way to have the memory. The memory doesn't matter. The act of forgiveness, the act of coming back together again matters a lot more, okay? You think that if you get the memory, there could have been like a shoulda, woulda, coulda type of moment. Oh yeah, if we did do that, or if we did do that, or where that person was sitting, or who that other car was, or that particular road. It's not going to support you. Some things are best left kept hidden, okay? And that's spirit saying this, okay? You already look at that. Somebody could have hurt their head as well, and even their arm or their hand. But there's something here about like, what matters more is the forgiveness. I'm having to shout now because of the rain. That's Bali. 10 of Cups, forgiveness, love, coming back in together. Queen, post your question. That's right, Twin Soul, I agree. What can you do with your art in the future? And a general for Queen. Okay, Queen, general. Do you want more tangible? Just a second, Elaine. I'll do Queen first. Oh, Elaine is next, okay. Then Queen. And then I will leave the feed, guys. There's something in regards to your art that you love to do, and there's something that has just been a burden. Whatever's a burden in regards to your art, in regards to whatever you create, you need to drop that. That is a soul path forward for your career path that you need to do. Purpose, okay? 6 of Cups. And it's all about what you love. So if there's something you're doing it just because you feel you have to do it, or you have to add to it, or you have to alter something because you feel the public may not want it or whatever, and it's like a burden or it's hard work, you don't need to do that, all right? You can drop that. That would be more of a burden to you to have to complete something. You are the magician, which is all about creation, okay? There's something here about possibly children or tapping into your child self. Your art could have a lot to do with water, earth. You are no competition, Elaine. Just don't look at other people. Don't compare yourself to others. I'm picking up that as well. Like, you can create anything you want here. 8 of Cups. There's a lot of red here. The Magician has a red cloak on, okay? And this is you also with your red cloak on, emotionally walking away from anything in your life that doesn't work for you. This is also doing the healing that you need to do and continue to do. It will affect your career and your art. This is also something, if something's not satisfying you on a career base, on a project level, on an art level, there's a need to just like leave that behind. It passed through your mind. I'm hearing it passed through your mind. It passed through you, but it needs to keep moving, right? You're still looking for your ultimate creation, I want to say. You will get there. Yeah, you will get there. You will get clear of what it means. I'm just reading your question again to make sure that I'm covering everything. Where is it? I have no emotion on that. That's Jamie. You'll get more clarity on what you need to do with your art. There's something about the ocean here. I don't know whether you use water in art, or you use watercolors, or there's something here about water is very, very significant. You can create whatever you want though, remember that, because you've got the Magician here. There's more clarity coming in. There's something here coming in that you're going to love to do, that you're going to enjoy doing, that's going to be right for you. This may like a, I won't, Fabi, I will be on tomorrow. I've been on here for 2.5 hours. I can't keep going and going, especially after being unwell. If you want to donate, you can do so though, and I will honour my donations, but I'm also will put a stop to them too when I'm sort of like had enough, because I've already sort of like get into it. Okay. Yeah, the Queen of Cups always comes up for you, Elaine. This is like using your knowledge, intuition, wisdom, knowing when to do the right thing. There also may be an art gallery or somewhere related to where you can display your art, sell your art, which is near the beach or near the water. Water, being around water, cleansing in water is going to like really help that. I'm hearing creative juices flow. Okay. Okay, that was your reading, and we have Queen last. Okay, Queen last, guys. The list is definitely closed. If I didn't get your reading, I apologize. Please do not beg me in the feed. I will be on tomorrow. I did come on a bit earlier today. I woke up super early, and I'm going to go have a hot shower, have something to eat, and go back to bed and go back to sleep. Because as fresh as a daisy as I may look, I do not feel it. Okay. All right, let's have a look and see. Queen, post your question, make it a good one. I will put the timestamps as well. Okay. General, do you want like a energy general, or do you want a tangible general? Let me know. Or do you want me to focus more on relationships or money? There's something about your hair. Yeah, you want a general. Okay, tangible. There's something about your hair. Have you redone your hair? Yeah, there's something about you wearing your crown. Oh, you've got a few things to sort of like be aware of, be wary of. And it's not to do with your relationship, by the way, with Ethan. This is other stuff in your life. First of all, money looks really good. If you see a chance, and I'm not saying like, I'm not saying to follow any quick rich scheme or anything, Queen, but or to make any quick money or to spend what you can't afford. But there's something about money coming in or luck in your favor in regards to money. You have to be careful of someone at work. There's someone either that you work with or that you're dealing with in a business related thing that is not telling you everything, keeping something from you, very deceptive and sneaky in some sort of way. And because you are super intuitive, I think you're going to pick up on this. I feel also that there's like a new opportunity coming in for your family here as well. You need to cleanse your environment. I feel it's more so like your room where you live, like take the mattress outside, air it if you can, depends what the weather's like. You know, vacuum, clean up. You're going to find something, and it's going to be something to do with your bed or under your bed that may be significant. There also may be like a silver ring or a necklace or a trinket that you've lost that you're going to come across again. So there's something about uncovering something in your environment. Something you were possibly attached to previously. If you don't find it today and there was nothing under your bed, it doesn't mean to say that that's it. There could be something like coming back into you that you've lost or misplaced or left you for a while, okay? Oh, you're cleaning your room. Friendships. I'm going to pull one more card on this, friendships, because there's something about a friend here. I'm not sure if you can avoid a tower with someone or they can avoid a tower, right? It's very important. Listen to me. This is really important. This is a warning. Do not get into the car with anyone who's had a drink. Do not go out and get into a car with anyone you don't know. This is more so like it's a friend. You may hear of an accident related to a friend, either through social media. This is a warning, all right? Be careful when you drive that you do it in the daytime right now. Do not go out at night in a car if you don't have to, all right? All right, it's got to do with a masculine. I don't know whether it's Ethan or not, but there's something here about like, you're going to hear about someone. I don't think it's Ethan. I don't think it's Ethan. I think you're going to hear about a masculine that had an accident and you know this person. I'm just bringing the message, okay? Hope not, but right? Right. Maybe you do need to keep it. I don't feel it's your car. I feel it's like news coming from afar that you're going to hear about. All right, let's talk about your relationship with Ethan. I will be leaving the feed, guys. Sorry, Twin Soul, Fabi, Mary, Sunshine, Lauren, Matthew, whoever else was online. I'm sorry I didn't get to you. I can't keep going today, okay? Two of Pentacles to do with Ethan. Knight of Pentacles, moving slowly with this relationship, making some decisions, possibly thinking about traveling or going away in the near future somewhere, all right? Maybe near the water would be really, really nice. I think you may suggest something like to do with going somewhere, and I think he's going to say, no, we're not ready for that yet. All right. But don't worry about that if that happens, especially if you've wanted to say, like, he may be defensive, either to go somewhere or to even meet your friends or something. But don't worry, like, it's like a process. It doesn't mean to say the relationship's over, okay? Six of Swords. So you're moving into a much more beautiful, balanced energy, getting to know him slowly, getting to realize with each other you're both soulmates, that you have some sort of connection that is going to be lasting. You know, even if he says, we're not going away, or I don't go away, maybe ask in the new year. Possibly February is highlighted here to ask again. Do you want to go away now? The relationship may have been different or changed. Remember that you can manifest this relationship to be whatever you want it to be, okay? There's also something about flowers. He may buy you flowers. There's something about lilies or white flowers. Just keep an eye out for that as well. I think this is just like a really exciting energy. Like, don't be rushing to move this relationship towards love, okay? Because love is subjective to what everyone feels love is, okay? And it also, love evolves and changes as you get to grow and know the person, right? Especially after 15 years with me. Okay. Judgment, the time will come. So there's a time coming for you in regards to you and Ethan where you're able to express more in a relation, like openly, emotionally, and possibly even travel and stuff like that together, like a couple sort of thing. Wow. I did read your email. I apologize. I didn't reply. I will though. Okay. Strength. Yeah, there's a lot of spiritual strength supporting this. Just don't expect too much too quickly. Enjoy it, have fun with it. You've got the Page of Wands here. There will be like a leveling up. You will be gifted with that level up to love, or I love yous, or like that emotional feeling that you feel. The whole reading was beautiful. Just that warning there about like the car, or about maybe hearing about a person. Let me just get more info on that for you before I go. See if Spirit can say. So I'll ask Spirit mentally what I want them to bring forward. You've also got your guides with you. Just know that, because my guide, one of my guides just came through and said that he's here, but to let you know that you have your guides too. My guide works a lot with your guides as well, I believe. The Hierophant in the reverse, there will be law involved, there will be ambulance, police, whatever involved in this situation that you hear about. It's not family. You may be seeing peacocks. It's somebody that was selfish, possibly drank too much. What's the outcome of this crash? I'm telling you, it's a literal accident. Justice. This may go to court. This is something you hear about, all right? Strength. This person will pull through this. They may be hospitalized though, but they will pull through it. There's a lesson, a karmic lesson for them. It is somebody you know. They may be trapped as well within the car. They may need like the claws of death. What do you call it? When they have to open the car. Like this is like serious shit, okay? No one is going to pass in the accident. I don't see it here at all. It may have alcohol may be involved. That's why court may be involved after the fact. Yeah, alcohol's involved in this. This person has a soul lesson to learn in this thing. It's a masculine. Show me who this person is. Is it male? Capricorn energy, Leo energy, Libra energy. Someone's doing some defensive driving here or needs to go on a defensive driving course. Who is this person, Spirit? Are you going to show me or not? Please. Yeah, look at that. Knight of Cups in the reverse. There's definitely alcohol involved in this. This is someone who refuses to work on themselves. So they're getting shown, they're getting a wake-up call here. They're getting a turn of the wheel, but it's in the reverse, okay? Something to do with the steering wheel as well, possibly. Yeah. This person's getting a wake-up call, but it's got a lot to do with either money or like the way they live their life. No, it's not Ethan. Well, it's possible. I'm not ruling everyone out that it's not that brother that you don't talk to, but it's not Ethan, no. Someone's going to lose control of the car. They're not going to pass. There's no cards coming out here to show me a passing, but there is a lesson that they need to stop their foolish, immature ways, okay? I just need you to know that it's coming, and you can't stop this. You can't stop this message coming in, okay? No, it's not that, Queen. It's someone you know that you hear about, whether it's family or not, okay? They're not showing me specifically. You don't know. You're not, Spirit's not going to tell you exactly who it is here, the moon in the reverse, okay? But it's someone who has got, there's alcohol in their system. I don't want to leave it at that. Let me pull a nicer message out for you. Let's have a look and see. It's not going to affect, well, okay, let's have a look at how it's going to affect you personally. How is it going to affect Queen? The Hierophant in the upright. So you feel that this person, yeah, they deserve their justice, they deserve their karma, they deserve to go to court. This is how you're going to view it. Yeah, I'm glad in a way this happened because it's woke this person up. So Three of Swords in the reverse, it's not going to affect you massively, emotionally or mentally. But you will be sort of happy. Not that it happened, but you'll be like, I could see this coming, right? Because of their drinking. Okay. Yeah, Judgment in the reverse. Yeah, it is a masculine. The Emperor is probably someone who is controlling with you in your life. It could be an ex. It can be anyone that is like, it doesn't have to be family, but it can be someone like, you're like, I saw this coming. It's someone who you know. But you're going to be, yeah, this person cheated death and I don't know how they did it, but like this is a massive wake-up call for them. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Yeah, I'm just getting the same cards, all right? Because the person that is not going on the path that they're supposed to be on. So sometimes Spirit causes this crazy tower to happen, wake somebody up. Let's pull out an oracle card for you, then I will end the feed. I will be on tomorrow, guys, same time. Probably a bit later. I got on a little bit too early today, but I was awake and up and about, so I was like, why not? Freedom is coming. Freedom. Something about you being let down as well. I won't let you down. The masculine. I will not give you up. You're the one good thing that I've got. I won't let you down. I will not give you up. So really, really, really want to stick around. This is you and Ethan. Okay, purpose. There's a purpose, there's a reason you guys are together. Okay, hear that bird? You're moving into a time of self-improvement. There's a need to accept here your faults and others. You're moving into creativity. There's something you're going to be doing that's creative, and if you put the effort in, it's going to be purposeful for you. That was your reading. Sorry if for those who have missed their turn, it is 3 hours in. I am leaving the feed. Thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Queen, go back and watch that again then. It will be there. Bye-bye.